IAS and to the 2-year current affairs rapid revision series. Since many days we are discussing agriculture current affairs in economy. So I told you in last session we will do a closing session. So in closing session also we have small subtopics that we will discuss separately in this session. Okay. So the first subtopic is Agri schemes. What are the schemes given by government in agriculture sector? Okay, Agri schemes. The first concept in this is price stabilization fund. This is nothing but when a good price is increasing in market, okay, without any control, then what the government do? The government will procure that goods, okay, at particular rate. Then it will sell to the consumers at subsidized rates. Suppose tomato or onion is there. For example, tomato price gone till 150 rupees per kg. Onion price gone till 200 rupees per kg. Then the government will procure these items by imports or by local suppliers. Then they will sell to the customer at a subsidized price like 120 rupees per kg tomato and 180 rupees per kg onion. Then also the consumer will get benefit. If suppose he is buying 5 kgs of tomato or 5 kgs of onion, at that time directly he will get 150 rupees profit taking from government in case of tomato and around 100 rupees profit. Around 100 rupees profit when he is buying from government agencies like this. So the government wants to control the inflation. The government wants to control the prices, okay, or inflation going in some specific goods. Then they will do this program, okay. So I told you what is the purpose of price stabilization fund. Now let us see how it is established, when it is established, etc. details. Okay. To address current surge in tomato prices and ensure affordability for consumers, the government initiated procurement of tomatoes through price stabilization fund PSF. Okay, these tomatoes being provided to consumers at significantly subsidized rates. So whatever the government procured goods are there, that will be provided to consumer at subsidized prices. So this was first introduced in 2014-15. Okay, primary purpose is to observe and mitigate extreme price fluctuations in essential food commodities and selected goods. So the main purpose of this scheme is to control the prices of fluctuation or inflation of some goods, essential products. Okay, essential goods and commodities and selected goods. This measure helps shield consumers from sudden price surges and provides support to farmers by ensuring fair price for the produce. Okay, this can save the customers from sudden price rise and ensure a fair price, okay, reasonable price to them. Okay, what is the procurement process followed here? Under PSF scheme, the procurement of goods takes place directly from farmers or farmer organizations, means FPOs. Okay, FPOs. At farm gate or mandis, marketplaces, by procuring goods directly from primary producers, the PSF reduces immediate intermediary costs and ensures that benefits reach farmers more efficiently. So, by taking, government directly will take from farmer or FPO, so that whatever the intermediate people, brokers, will be avoided in the process. That's why the consumers will get a reasonable price. At the same time, the farmer won't get any loss. Okay, because if he sell through brokers till consumer, reaching the consumer, what happens? He has to face the loss. Okay. Role of price stabilization fund management committee. So how the price stabilization committee, how the price stabilization fund management committee works here means, it is centrally managed by price stabilization fund management committee, the PSF. Okay, price stabilization fund will be managed by the PSF MC. Okay, management committee. The committee plays a vital role in overseeing implementation of the fund. So it takes care of how to implement the programs under the fund and approves proposals from state government, central agencies relating to procurement and distribution of commodities. Okay, so and it also approves the proposal of state government, central agencies, okay, related to procurement and distribution of commodities. Means it takes care of all operations or activities involved in price stabilization fund. Okay. So interest-free loans. In this scheme, they also provide interest-free loans to the farmers. Okay, the PSF scheme provides interest-free loans to state government, union territories, and central agencies. Okay, these loans are aimed at financing their working capital and other expenses incurring during procurement and distribution of commodities. So, suppose central agencies are there. Central agencies are there. When there is price rise in tomato, they can sell at 150 rupees per kg. They can earn some profit margin out of it. But what is the use if they sell it to government at 100 rupees, they will sell to consumers at 120. So they are directly losing 50 rupees per kg loss. Okay, how to cover this loss means the government will provide interest-free loans to them to operate well despite of losses. Okay, like this they operate. The loans are aimed at financing their working capital, other expenses incurred during procurement and distribution of commodities. So this financial support enables them to stabilize prices and ensure that essential goods are available to consumer at affordable or reasonable rates. Okay, so transfer to Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution. On 1st April 2016, PSF scheme was transferred from Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare to Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution. The Ministry of PSF scheme has been changed. Okay, it has been shifted from one ministry to Agriculture and Family Welfare Ministry to Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution Ministry. This move aimed to streamline operations and enhance effectiveness of the fund in stabilizing commodity prices. That's why they want to use this program effectively. That's why they shifted the operations of this from one ministry to another ministry, because the consumer affairs public distribution can more efficiently work on the scheme. Okay, so procurement of tomatoes under PFF. How they procured tomatoes when there is inflation in tomato prices? Recently, government initiated procurement of tomatoes under PSF scheme to counter current increase in prices. The National Cooperative Consumer Federation and National Agriculture Cooperative Marketing Federation are actively involved in promoting tomatoes from mandis in Andhra Pradesh, Karnataka, Maharashtra. Okay, there are two organizations, that is NCCF and NAFED. Both organizations are involved in procuring the tomatoes from mandis. Okay, means right bazars. Then these tomatoes are made available at a highly subsidized rate to consumers in major consuming centers across Delhi, NCR, Bihar, Rajasthan, other regions. Means directly they are transferring the tomatoes from South India to North India. Okay, at subsidized prices. Okay, the next scheme is promotion of tribal products from Northeast region, PTP-NER scheme. This is nothing but to make tribal livelihood easy, so that artisans, tribal craftsmen will get some amount, income. That's why government has initiated this scheme. Okay, this is nothing but promotion of tribal products. Promoting tribal products means marketing or sale of tribal products outside the tribal area. So which is the organization that involved in this means TriFed. TriFed. Okay. TriFed is the organization that is involved in implementing this scheme. Okay. Arjun Munda, Minister of Tribal Affairs, recently launched Marketing Logistic Development for Promotion of Tribal Products from Northeast Region scheme in Manipur. Okay, this has been introduced in the state of Manipur. The ambition is to promote the tribal products so that they will get some income or livelihood. The ambitious scheme aims to enhance procurement, logistics, marketing efficiency of tribal products. If you see tribals, okay, illiterates basically, they can't leave their region. Like some village is there, X village is there. They can't go access the road or transport, go outside to cities or towns. They can sell the products. It's not like that. They are very innocent illiterates. So they don't know how to approach a city or town there they can sell their products or not, that they don't know. That's why they are doing procurement, logistics means supply chain management, marketing efficiency of tribal products from northeast region. Okay, from northeast region they will take the products and strengthen livelihood opportunities of tribal artisans. Means they will take the products from tribals at some price, they will sell in cities, so tribals will get monthly proper income. Okay, so the scheme is enhancing tribal products procurement, logistics, marketing and efficiency. The PTP-NER scheme, short for Marketing Logistics Development for Promotion of Tribal Products for Northeast Region, is a flagship initiative launched by Ministry of Tribal Affairs. Okay, Ministry of Tribal Affairs has been launched the scheme. It is focused on boosting tribal economy of Northeast Region by providing support to tribal artisans promoting their products in the market. So they will do the market or promotion or supply chain support. Okay. So what is the applicability and coverage? So the PTP-NER scheme implemented in 8 states of Northeast. Okay, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland, Tripura, Sikkim. So these states are home to numerous tribal communities. The 8 states of Northeast are home to many tribal communities. In GI video also we have gone with Boda community. They are making lot of crafts. Okay, their tradition, crafts, everything got GI tag. Bodo tribe of Bodo region. Okay, so with rich traditional craftsmen, unique products. So they have good craftsmen and unique products also in this. The scheme aims to provide support and opportunity to these tribal artisans to showcase their skills and product on wider audience. Suppose if you go to a mall in a city, there if you find different products, handcrafted, then obviously you will buy to decorate your home. Okay, right? So making the tribal products available in city malls is the ambition of this project. Means they take the products from small northeast areas, tribal northeast areas, forest areas to cities. There they will sell out. Okay, as part of the PTP-NER scheme, government plans to organize 68 tribal artisan melas. Even they are planning to conduct the melas in various districts of Northeast region. So people will visit the mela, like it will be like exhibition. There people will visit these melas, and if they are interested they will buy these products directly. So if there is no need of mediator also, now directly the consumer will approach the tribal artisan shop, there he can buy the things. Okay, these melas will serve as platform for tribal artisans to showcase their products and skills. So in melas also they can showcase their products and skills. This will not only help in promoting their products but also create direct link between tribal artisans and market. So they get to know how they can sell their products. Next time onwards they will directly go to the mela, they will join, there will be some subscription fee they have to pay to put a shop in melas, that they will pay, and again they will sell. Like that the knowledge they will get. Okay, knowledge now onwards. Even though they are illiterate, they will get some knowledge of how to participate in exhibition or mela, how they can sell their products, enhancing their marketing efficiency. Okay, so what are the aims and benefits of this PTP-NER scheme? The scheme main goal is to strengthen job opportunities of tribal artisans. So if the tribal products is going getting profit, okay, they are selling a lot, then what happens, they will develop some more artisans of next generation. So these next generation artisans, they will do producing these crafts as a job, like a job or company. Okay, like a company, they will join, like 100 people will join, they go on producing the crafts, they will sell in the towns, like that they manage. So it will become like a job also apart from business. The main ambition of the scheme is to provide job opportunities to tribal artisans. Means suppose they are getting proper profit out by selling their products. So what they will do, they will open small scale village industries. There they will recruit some more artisans, younger generation artisans, to produce the products, like a company, small scale industry. Okay, so that's why they need not to go somewhere, go to the town, and they need not to join in any labor jobs, security jobs, like that. They can directly sell their own products, they can live like individually. Okay, that is a benefit with this scheme. From northeast states, by promoting their products, by providing support for procurement, logistics, marketing scheme aims to improve overall efficiency of tribal products value chain, create sustainable livelihoods for tribal communities, and they want to improve the value chain, supply chain value of tribal products. This is not only uplift socio-economic status of tribal artisans, but also help preserving and promoting tribal art and culture, so that they will get some livelihood, income, job opportunities, and later their culture. For their art and culture also, there will be some recognition in the society. Okay, if one culture is not going well, what happens, after some days it will be demolished. But if it is going well, if they are getting profits, if they are continuing the same art for many years, what will happen? The culture will persist. Okay, so significance of PTP-NER scheme for tribal artisans. PTP-NER scheme holds immense significance for tribal artisans, as it provides them with a unique opportunity to showcase their skills. Okay, it is a unique opportunity for them to showcase their skills and products in the market. Okay, this will help creating wider demand for tribal products, leading to increased income, livelihood opportunities for tribal artisans. The scheme also provides to promote and preserve rich traditional craftsmanship, cultural heritage of tribal communities, ensuring socio-economic empowerment. Okay, so these are things we have to remember. Okay, what is PTP-NER scheme now? They want to uplift the tribals with livelihood, income, and job opportunities. And apart from all this, they will preserve the culture of those artisans of Northeast. Okay, so what is the nodal agency here? It is Ministry of Tribal Affairs. Type is central sector scheme. Aim is to strengthen livelihood opportunities. Okay, the main what work they will do? Marketing, procurement, logistics, means stock management. All these things they will make out. Okay, marketing, procurement, and logistics for Northeast states. What are the states covered in this scheme? There are 8 states of Northeast: Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Manipur, Meghalaya, Mizoram, Nagaland. Okay, so tribal nodal agency, Tribal Cooperative Marketing Development Federation, TriFed. That is a nodal agency working under this scheme. What are the key features? They facilitate backwards and forward linkages through incubation support, aggregation, skills, entrepreneurship development, sourcing, procurement, marketing, transportation, and publicity. In all these things, they will give support. So they will even organize tribal melas, okay, tribal artisan melas where they can showcase their skills, okay, in the form of products. So that they will get some recognition, tribal products will get some recognition. They will also get some knowledge from next time onwards how they can go to melas, they can participate and they can earn some profit, okay. So what is the organization involved in this process? That is Northeast Handicraft Handloom Development Corporation, NEHDC, India Post, Northeast State Government Departments and Agencies. Okay, these all are involved in implementing this PTPNER scheme. Okay, the next concept is making agri-commodity value chains sustainable. What is agri-commodity value chain here? It refers to entire process of production, processing, distribution and consumption of agri-commodities from farm to fork. Okay, whatever may be the thing, how the output comes out and how it is delivered to the consumer. Till that input to output, everything is a value chain. So how to make it a sustainable thing? Means suppose a farmer is cropping groundnut. He used lot of fertilizers on the soil to grow a crop. So what happens after some days? The soil fertility will go down. Okay, means he is harming the soil to get the result, to get a good amount of produce. He is spoiling the soil. In case if you see some farmers will do stubble burning, means they harm the environment to get the result. So it should not be like that. Means your activities must not affect the soil quality, soil, water or resources or environment. That is the ambition of this scheme. Okay, making agri value commodity chain sustainable means agri value commodity chain must not go like that. It will harm the environment or it will harm the resources. Okay, so making agri commodity value chain sustainable means practice of ensuring that agri value chain minimizes negative environmental social impacts while promoting long-term economic viability. Even if you see some people, what they will do, they will crop tobacco because they get lot of profit out of tobacco. But what is happening? The youth will be suffered. Their health, people health will be suffered who consume tobacco. Means whatever the work you are doing, it should not harm the society or environment or the resources. Okay, that is the thing. So what is the need of making agri commodity value chain sustainable? Means that is nothing but everyone nowadays run for profit making. That's why they do not see how the resources are affected, how it is going, how the nature is suffered, that they don't see. Okay, that's why there is a need for such a scheme. Making agri-commodity value chain sustainable is essential to prove the environment, ensure long-term agri productivity, meet consumer demands, address global sustainability challenges, promote stakeholder accountability, adapt to impacts of climate change. Okay, these all things means they must meet the consumer demands. It should not be like that we are importing everything from other countries. We must have the food we want. We must make the agri productive, but at the same time we should not affect the environment. Okay, we must meet the sustainable challenges, promote the stakeholder accountability, means whoever the brokers involved in the value chain, they must get some profit, but at the same time we must not harm the environment or resources. Okay, what are the challenges here in achieving this ambition? What are the challenges? Market producer related, production related issues. Okay, suppose export policies are there. Okay, producer related or production related issues will be there. In that, export policies, WTO norms influencing Indian farmers, uncertain MSP by government. Okay, production process including land use strategies, seed quality, input usage varies across different commodities. Okay, Lack of specific intervention by farmer. Land use strategy maybe go wrong. Seed strategy can maybe go wrong. Suited to specific production systems such as intensive or extensive agriculture, agroforestry leads to low yield. Okay. Weak policies, weak governance mechanism, subsidy, market access, infra support for agriculture. Marginalized farmers, poor working conditions for marginalized tenants, almost no labor rights, inequality for Indian farmers. What are the initiatives the government took to stop these disadvantages out of agriculture? Means scheme for objective Parampara Ghat Krishi Vikas Yojana, promote organic farming. They want to promote farming without fertilizers so that it will not affect the land. National Mission on Sustainable Agriculture, promote climate resilient sustainable agriculture practices such as conservative agriculture, agroforestry, integrated farming, etc. Pradhan Mantri Sanchayi Yojana, Krishi Sanchayi Yojana, improve water use efficiency in agriculture. Okay, they should not misuse the water so that in future no water available for next generations. Okay, soil health card scheme, National Mission on Oilseed and Oil Palms, National Agriculture E-Market, Pradhan Mantri Kisan Sampat Yojana. All these schemes. Okay, soil health means encouraged balanced judicial use of fertilizers. Okay, fertilizers must be used in some proportion only. They should not spoil the soil. Promote sustainable production of oil seeds, oil palm. Okay, don't use too much fertilizers for oil. Okay, create a unified national market for agri commodities. Okay, so that there is less transport needed. Okay, only unified market will be established so that there is no confusion in prices, etc. Develop agri processing cluster infrastructure to increase value addition, reduce post harvest losses. So if storage infrastructure is better, there is no post harvest losses. Okay, so the production process including land use strategies, inputs, okay, across commodities requiring tailored intervention, strong governance mechanisms, policies, subsidies, regulations, sustainable value chain. Okay, inclusive approach is necessary considering working conditions, labor rights, equity, efforts of climate crisis and production. So all these things must be taken into consideration when people are doing agriculture. Okay, they should not harm the climate. Okay, good seed policy should be there, good land policy should be there, water management must be there. Okay, so strong governance mechanisms. Okay, to combat losses like this, all things they must take care of. So the next scheme is Integrated Food Security Scheme. You might already know the National Food Security Mission has been launched in 2010-11 period. The ambition of this scheme is to provide food grains to BPL families so that they do not starve for food. Okay. So under this scheme, at very low cost, the government, central government used to provide grains to BPL families like 2 kg for rice. Okay, 2 rupees for kg rice. Okay, like that they used to give to the low BPL families. So now the scheme is integrated, means it is updated. The scheme is updated with one nation, one price, one ration. Okay? Feature. What is this means? When a person transferred from state 1 to state 2, he has to transfer his ration card to new address. But this is a big hectic process. In government organizations, you will do lot of rounds to finish the process. So that's why they are giving one nation, one ration card. Means the same ration card in state 1 he can use in state 2 also now. That is the benefit with the new scheme. And also under the scheme they want to provide 80 crore people they want to provide. Also under the scheme they want to provide to 80 crore people of India, BPL families. Okay, food grains. This is going with an outlay of 2 lakh crore rupees. Okay, means 2 billion crores. That is the cost of this project. So how the project is implemented? Through food Corporation of India, okay, they will have a network of 5 lakh fair price shops. From there, they will disperse the grains to ration shops. So, but from ration shops, the people can get the grains. But often what happens, these ration shops are corrupted. They don't give the grains to the people. They will sell out in the market. They will make some profit or margin. So, to stop this, Food Corporation of India directly make inspections on the ration shop, whether they are properly implementing the scheme or not, that they will check out. People are benefiting from the scheme or not, they will check out. Because in last National Food Security Mission of 2010-11, there is no such ombudsman, there is no check. Now the checkpoint also added in this scheme. Okay, these are 2 improvements over last scheme. One is one nation, one ration card, and 2 is checkpoint, ombudsman. These 2 concepts are added in this, okay, scheme. So who is a ministry responsible for implementation of this scheme means Ministry of Consumer Affairs. Okay, Ministry of Consumer Affairs effectively implement this scheme all around the India. Okay. So what is the ambition of this scheme? People of India have access to food nutritional security. Okay, what is NFSCA, National Food Security Act? To provide accessibility, affordability, availability of food grains to the poor. Okay, that is the ambition. That's why the ambition of this scheme is to every person in India must have a good quality food. They do not provide low quality grains. They provide good quality grains under this scheme. Okay, they want to provide the nutritional security. They want to stop the food insecurity or poverty inside India. That is the ambition of this scheme. Okay. So already 2 current schemes of government, 2 current schemes of government has been subsumed in NFSM. Okay. National Food Security Mission. They are Department of Food and Public Distribution, the food subsidy to the Food Corporation of India. Okay, NFSA, and swaps for decentralized procurement state. Okay, means from center plus state schemes are subsumed for implementation of this scheme. Okay, that is Department of Food and Public Distribution, the department subsidy, the food subsidy to the Food Corporation of India for the NFSA, and swaps for decentralized procurement process. These 2 schemes are added together. Center state schemes are added together for implementation of NFSM. Okay, which deal with procurement, allocation, delivery of food grains. Okay, they deal with these 2 schemes deal with procurement, allocation, and delivery of food grains. Okay, they even have a meeting. Okay, in which they made an advisory. Okay, regarding dealer margin. How the dealer, by providing, so everyone questions na, every ration shop persons, dealers will question, where if the government is doing giving free of cost grains to the poor, what we will get, what profit if we work in this scheme, what we will get. In that case, they made a meeting where they give an advisory to the dealers about their margin and profit, how the profit comes under the scheme. And also they also discussed the technical issues, okay, in delivering the food, how they can distribute, in case of distribution, in any technical issues are there, how they have to solve. So this is all about National Food Security Scheme, friends. Now we will move to another scheme, that is PM Kisan. Okay, under this scheme what will happen, the government will provide to the farmer 6K to 8K per year fund for his seeds, fertilizers, to buy seeds or fertilizers, okay, or to clear farm related debts, and even whatever the fund the government is given, that is directly credited to farmer account. There is no brokers, middleman in the scheme. Okay, so this is one type of financial assistance to the farmer. Okay, so this scheme already we have discussed in daily current affairs session. What I will do to this video, okay, in related video section I will add the video, PM Kisan video. There you can check out, okay, how the scheme goes. Okay, so this is all about Agri schemes, friends. Hope you like the video. For many videos like this on our channel, please do like, share, subscribe. Thank you.